So our previous owners built this deck and they did everything wrong. This video is going to show you exactly how not to build a deck, so let's get started.
First off is building your deck with 4x4 posts. I would never recommend this. I would definitely use a 6x6 post, especially on a deck that is this tall. It's probably about 7 feet tall, so 6x6s, don't use 4x4s. Second thing, along with the post, would be to not bury your post in the ground. These are buried in the ground, and you should have them sitting on a concrete footer. Two things happen. The ground will eventually rot out the posts. And when you run a weed eater on this, you're going to be eating up the post and degrading it. If you look down here, the post is already starting to get beat up pretty bad. Not good. These posts are eventually going to snap off. Another one regarding your posts, this is just nailed on here. It's not notched out, it's not sitting on anything. It simply is just hanging on the nails. Notch out your posts or put your beams on top of the post with the correct hardware. People that really built this deck had no idea what they're doing. This post is made out of 2x4s. They couldn't even go get the extra 4x4 that they needed. They had to make their own. Pretty sad. So regarding your ledger board, make sure you have a ledger board that is attached to the house. This is actually a freestanding deck, which is kind of unsafe, and you can feel the whole deck move as you walk around on it. Attach your deck to the house. If not, if it's a shorter deck, you can do freestanding, but this tall of a deck, it really should be attached to the house. Another one, when you do your steps, do not put your stringers directly on the ground like they did here. That used to be another step that eventually rotted away. Your whole stringer will eventually rot out, and it's not good. You need to put it on blocks or some type of concrete pier or something. Do not let it sit right on the ground. It will rot out and fail eventually. Here's the second one regarding the stringers. I had to add a stringer when we first moved in because I felt like these steps were going to snap. This is how a stringer should be cut, where the steps sit on the stringer. They use these brackets, which I don't like. Make sure that if you have the proper amount of stringers, each one is cut out like this and not using these crappy brackets. So regarding your deck boards, they did the deck boards all in one straight line. It looks like crap. It's not good. Always stagger your joints. Like here they did it again. It'll look better and it's not as noticeable. So regarding the deck joists, these are just toe-nailed in. They need to have hurricane ties as well as blocking in between each joist to stiffen up the deck and to brace it to be more structurally sound. You'll never meet code like this. It should not just sit on top of your beam. It needs to have some type of bracket to secure it. This one is more of a pet peeve than a strict guideline. Never paint your deck. This one was painted with a gray paint. I always stain it. The paint will trap in moisture and water and eventually do exactly what this deck is doing. And you can actually grab it and peel it up. Always use some type of stain. Don't ever paint your deck. It'll trap moisture and it'll kill it. Here's one regarding your joists. Always use flashing tape or some type of joist tape on top of the joists. It actually protects your joist from the rotting out. Here you can actually see the joist is already starting to rot, and it's only a matter of time before this chips away and you're not going to have anything supporting your decking. Always use joist tape or a flashing tape.
So there is 10 plus things how not to build a deck. If you like this video, give it a like. And now I'm going to tear this deck down and I'm going to put it in that dumpster over there. It's going to be hot. Wish me luck. I'll catch you in the next video.